What is the most important cargo to transport in the entire country? Well, my name is Jonathan and I'm the founder of Driving Academy. In today's video, we're going to be answering that question. So once you get yourself a CDL license, the world is your oyster, as they say. There's so many different opportunities out there. There's so many kinds of lines of work and there's so much cargo to be transported. So for instance, you can say, okay, important cargo. Does that mean transporting gold from the Federal Exchange building or transporting money? Could that mean transporting sensitive data or special artifacts or artwork from museum to museum? Because these are all CDL jobs. Could that mean transporting hazardous things like dynamite or fuel? Could that mean transporting the most precious cargo around, which is humans in a bus, and making sure that they have a good, safe experience transporting from location to location to location? Well, the answer is humans is probably the most important. However, the entire thing runs on an entire system, which means pretty much everything is equal. Which means truck drivers are one of the most important jobs in the entire country. And why do I say that? Because everything that you've ever purchased in a store or anything that you see being built was transported by a truck. That's right. Trucks had to transport anything that you see being built, anything that you see in a store. Pretty much the phones that you're watching this on right now was transported by a truck, which means the CDL driver got a little bit of piece of that money that you spent to get that product. So that being said, one of the crazy facts about it, I think a couple years ago, Brazil truck drivers all got together and they all went on strike. And that caused in 3 days the whole country to shut down because truck drivers were complaining. I think it was the fuel costs were getting very high because of the taxes that they were trying to put on diesel for truck drivers. So the government, they said, hey, enough is enough. We're going on strike. Nothing's moving. And the country pretty much lasted 3 days, which is nothing. So a lot of people are talking about many different things that can be happening in this industry or in this world itself. The main thing that you have to understand is that once you decide to get into this industry, you're pretty much in for life if you choose to. What do I mean by that? Imagine getting into an industry, having the skills that you need to never be laid off again. Think about it. Back in the pandemic when it was at its highest and all these layoffs were happening, all this social distancing was just starting off, truck drivers were still making money, still transporting goods and services around the country because they were deemed essential employees and essential workers. And they were considered heroes. Now, if they're considered heroes in those times, imagine what it's going to be like in normal times when everything gets back to normal. One of the cool things about this whole industry is the demand for truck drivers continue to increase. We get calls pretty much on a daily basis now. Anywhere from 2 to 5 companies a day are calling us and emailing us, begging us for our drivers to come on over, even though they have no experience. So when it comes to finding work, it's going to be super, super easy. So if you like transporting people, there's jobs out there for you. If you don't like transporting people, there's jobs out there for you. If you want to stay local, there's jobs out there for you. If you want to go over the road and travel the country and see that, there's jobs out there for you too. Here at Driving Academy, once you become a student of ours, we're going to actually help you out with your lifetime job placement, which means that if you need any help, as long as you're alive, you can come on back and help us out and we'll help you out find work. But if you're dead, please stay away. This is a ghost-free zone. Because at the end of the day, contract does state lifetime job placement, which means if you're not alive, you're not valid for it. That being said, what does it take to get an actual CDL license? How much does it cost? What's the time period for that? So in order to get a CDL license, pretty much there's a 2-step process. Step number 1, you're first going to have to pass a few different written exams to get yourself a CDL permit. Step number 2, you're going to have to pass a 2.5-hour long road test to get your actual license. Now, when it comes to timing, there's many schools out there that will tell you many different things. One of the cool things about coming to our school is that we control the entire process. Now DMVs all over the country have changed and there's pretty much backlogs everywhere when it comes to taking your CDL road test. The cool thing about our school is that we're the ones who are going to be training you and we're the ones who are going to be giving you your CDL road test with a third-party testing site, which means we control the schedule and how quickly you can actually go for the test, which means we control how quickly you can start your new career and get the skills that you need to get yourself up and running and making more money. So if you're interested in learning more on that, give us a call, 908-525-3609. All you need to get started is $500 down. Then we can work out a payment plan for the rest. We have courses that range from $2,000 all the way up to $8,000 depending on the course that you're looking for. But most people stay around the $4,000 range, I would say. And pretty much In that $4,000 range, that's going to get you our most popular course, which is our guaranteed training course. We're going to have over 100 hours of training plus unlimited, that's right, I said unlimited tries at the CDL road test, which means if you fail a few times, you don't have to pay anything extra. You're going to keep going back until you pass at no extra cost to you. The record that we have now, I think, is 9 times, and that's not a record that you want to beat, because if you do beat that record, we're probably going to put up a wall, make you wear a hat, put your picture up on the wall on all the schools itself, and you don't want to be that guy. That being said, give us a call 908-525-3609 or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.